Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM. Time to go into the world of Millewa footy with Lewis Roberts, our correspondent, our trusty old correspondent out of that part of the world, the Meringur Star. Lewis, how are you?
Yeah, going great, Alex. Going really well, buddy. Yeah, putting a few things together and trying to improve every week. So, yeah, going good. Going good.
It's all you can do sometimes, and we know you're very busy with all your day job work as well. But let's go back to last week, a bit of a difficult one to swallow, but certainly showing some signs of some fight there. The Meringur boys, 23 to 139, going down to Meringur in the end. But like I said, getting some of that scoreboard pressure registered and looking better.
Yeah, absolutely. Sort of feel like it was one that slipped away from us. We had a bad second quarter. They kicked, I think, 11 goals, and that was pretty much the end of it. So, again, they had a lot of run through Mark Thompson and Kai Thompson up forward. So, yeah, they shared the goal kicking around, and we just didn't have an answer for them in the midfield. They just were a little bit fitter than us, but that was about it. So, the scoreboard didn't really reflect the game at hand. But yeah, like obviously when they're in front of goals, they were just a bit better than us and come home with the chockies. So a bit disappointing for the Meringur lads, but yeah, kudos to Meringur, our old foe. They did well.
All right, now was this the upset of the season so far? Cardross losing to Goal by 52 points.
Absolutely, Cardross have been undefeated all year and had some tough slogs, some really good games in there, but. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that. I thought Cardross was still going to get up and have a win over Golgo. I thought they were going to be too strong in the midfield and too fit. But, no, Golgo stepped up. Their captain, Logan McKinnon, had an absolute ripper day in the midfield again, feeding it forward to Dylan Darby sitting around in the full forward area there. And, yeah, they're obviously just a lot hungrier for the ball. To beat another fellow top four side like that, well, you know, the top of the leaderboard by 50 points is absolutely unreal. So, no, they definitely had their game plan set, and it's really worked for them.
Absolutely, sounds that way. The other game, Bamble and Nangi, 86-62, the home side's way. Bamble getting up in this one, Lewis, last weekend.
Yeah, it's a bit closer contest than I thought. I thought Bamble might have kicked a few more goals and had a bit of an easier run, but the tall timber in Nangiloc with Jared Robertson, Josh Berry, Kurt Freya, obviously were a better matchup against Bamble, and they were in the game until about three-quarter time, and Bamble just come home with the last couple of goals and sunk the nail in the coffin. But yeah, they both fought pretty well.
Looking at the ladder then, that game, by the way, being played in Mildura, the ladder looks this way. Bamble top, Cardross second, Golgo third, Meringur fourth, Nangi fifth, and Meringur sixth. So, I don't know, Lewis, where do we go from here? I think there's still plenty to play for the likes of yourself, wanting to obviously not get that wooden spoon, but at the same time, you've got a pretty hot top two showdown emerging there between Bamble and Cardross.
Yeah, they'll be both fighting. Cardross will be really wanting to get back on the winners' table. After a 50-point loss, they would have thought that was an absolute thumping. So they will be coming out hungry, and I'm sure Paddy Irwin, their coach, he'll have got the boys training pretty hard on Tuesday and Thursday nights, coming up with a good game plan and trying to get more run through the middle and feed it down to their forward line. So I wouldn't put Cardross out of it. They've had one bad game so far, so I reckon that'll be a really good matchup. So we'll see what happens. But I can see Cardross actually getting over the line with that one.
All right, let's take a look at the fixtures coming up tomorrow in the very exciting competition that is Millewa footy, particularly now with Golgo hot on the heels of that top two. Meringur, they play Golgo. Certainly a game that we can look forward to this weekend, Lewis.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll be two teams obviously had really good wins last week, wanting to keep that momentum going forward, but Goal they've really clicked in the last couple of years under Toby Quirk-Meeks, their coach, and they're moving the ball really, really smoothly. So I reckon they're going to get over the top of Werribee. Mark Thompson and his boys will try their hardest, but there's a few big fellas that play for Goal, so it's going to be a tough day, but I can see Goal getting up.
A mouth-watering contest between Cardross and Bamble. I assume the home side will go in as favourites here. Lewis, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon Cardross will get up over the line there. Like I said, they'll be hungry to try and get back on the winners' table, and they'll be a bit upset about their 50-point loss. So, I reckon they'll get their game plan right. They would have done a bit of study on Bamble the last couple of weeks, and Bamble's midfield's really good in the likes of Justin Freeman, Jake Garraway, Michael Hero when he gets in there, a bit of bigger bodies, but I reckon Cardross might just have that little bit more determination to get back up on top on the winners list and get back up on top of the table.
And finally, Lewis, your side going up against Nangiloc, you've been improving. You're hopefully going to get some players back too. This looks like the most winnable game on paper that you've been able to come across in the last few weeks. You must be really looking forward to getting out there tomorrow.
Yeah, we've had a few game plan talks throughout the week with our coach and working out our structure around the ground. That's going to be the biggest one. So we're definitely going to give it a red hot crack. Like I said, we let one slip last week, which is pretty heartbreaking for us. So the boys are pretty hungry to get out on the Nangiloc Oval there, play down right next to the Murray River, and have a run around in a red hot crack. But we've definitely got our work cut out to us. We've got Scotty Golding and Luke Weaver in the middle that like to run all day. So yeah, we need to be red hot on our toes. But I feel that if we can play a decent structure, we'll definitely give it a red hot crack. That's for sure.
Well, good luck in your endeavour to do that. Lewis Roberts, the Meringur player from the Millewa football competition. Great to catch up with you, Lewis. We'll do it all again next week, and all the best tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Alex. Yeah, always great to having a chat with you, mate. Done well.